Having a hard time believing what you're seeing right now? Prepare yourself for one of the oddest guided tours of the natural world you'll ever be a part of. Excuse me, why is this snake thingy walking? What's that about? Yes, these animals all look like they're the result of a manic all-night brainstorming session by Mother Nature that went a little off course.
What's wrong with her?
Nothing's wrong with her.
How do these beastly mashups function in the wild? Are they dangerous? And which might be the craziest combo on the planet? Oh, come on! Is that a bleached flying hamster? What's happening here? Number 8. Meet the saiga, an antelope that looks like an elephant rear-ended a goat. It's got an oversized trunk-like nose it uses as both a dust filter in summer months and a built-in heater for cold air when the temperatures drop. This critically endangered species can only be found in Central Asia, where it spends its time grazing on poisonous plants that usually kill other animals.
It just tastes good.
Number 7. Here's what happens when a sea slug decides sheep and leaves have a good fashion sense. The tiny leaf slug and its sheep face is at home on green algae in the marine waters near the Philippines. It's equipped with both male and female reproductive organs, and like leaves, it can photosynthesize. Just in case you weren't impressed enough by its looks.
Yes, I am. I'm amazing.
Number 6. Why do they call this a velvet ant if it's actually a wasp? Cross a bee packing a 2.5 centimeter long stinger with a fuzz-covered ant that can run 14 centimeters per second, and you get a wasp nicknamed the cow killer. Found across North America, it's earned this nickname due to the excruciating pain its sting can cause. One expert compared it to having hot oil from a deep fryer poured over your hand. Okay, steering clear of the cow killer. Number 5. Up next, the Honduran white bat, a pig-nosed hamster that can give you rabies. Scattered across Central America, this bat is so small it can sit in your open hand. And it has a bit of a fig fetish when it comes to meals. They're the only thing it eats. It also builds itself a comfy protective tent out of the leaves of the heliconia plant, rather than live in caves. Number 4. Part snake, part anteater, and all tongue. It's the pangolin. The toothless pangolin and its scaly armored shell might look like a snake decided to try walking on a pair of hind legs, but it's actually considered to be the most trafficked mammal on the planet right now. And that tongue? It starts at its pelvis and can be as long as its entire body. Number 3. Is this a zonkey or a zorse? Unlike our other crazy combos, the zebra horse and zebra donkey mix are the real deal, involving 2 different species getting their reproductive groove on. Zorse creations usually need some help from humans, but zonkies can be found in the wild. In both cases, the offspring is sterile, so the family stripes never get passed along any further. Number 2. If you're gonna make something equal parts duck and beaver, it had better have a weird name. And it does. The duck-billed platypus. It's Australia's all-natural way of reminding the world about how bizarre life can be down under. It's a venomous mammal with webbed feet that lays eggs and propels itself in water with what looks like a beaver's tail. Oh, and it also doesn't have a stomach. So there's that. Topping our list at number 1, the piglet squid. It's a tiny cephalopod with a snout growing out of its forehead. This upside-down swimmer is a rare sight since it frequents depths of 1,385 meters below the surface of the Pacific Ocean. Its translucent skin can also alter its color in milliseconds, helping to camouflage a bloated body filled with ammonia it uses for buoyancy. If you're looking for animals that might be considered even more freakish, check out the gene pools featured in our Top 8 Mutant Creatures episode. It's a keeper. They look bizarre, but manage to put their curious physical features to good use. It's what makes these animals crazy creatures.